Today we're at Reliance Stadium in Houston, Texas. And now finally the game is in hand as we're set for Super Bowl 38 as the Ravens match up against the Seahawks. Welcome to another presentation of NFL football. Hi everyone, I'm Al Michaels, and with me as always, John Madden.
There's nothing like talking about a little defense. And whenever we see this team and mention the word defense, this guy comes to mind. The way he flies all over the field, making tackles, breaking up passes, I'll tell you, he's a non-stop hustler. And if they're looking to stop the ground game, he's going to have to make some big plays out there.
A former Alabama standout. Should see a lot of action to help give his offense a more balanced attack. The only way they're going to be successful against that defense is to keep them honest with a running game. It's definitely going to be a game of X's and O's and who has the better game plan.
They do stuff like that these days. You get all warmed up, stretch a little, then you get together as a team, say a little something, and you start going crazy.
Let's go to midfield for the coin toss. This is what everyone's been waiting for all season long as we get ready to get the Super Bowl started. They'll return this one. From the 4. Let's see how effective they can be with their first drive of the game. They line up in the I formation. Man in motion. Throwing on first down. Under pressure. Throwing. Behind him, but he has it. He catches a floater for the first down.
And it's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes that are sure first down.
The Ravens using motion. Now that's a stiff one. A yard, maybe 2 on the counter play. John, across the country, clearly one of the most anticipated days of the year. An unofficial holiday, Super Bowl Sunday. Here we go.
The stakes are big, all right. Your whole season comes down to one game. And that's what's great about the Super Bowl. This is the one game that every guy out there wants to be at his very best.
And that pass is dropped. The throw was right there, but he couldn't make the catch. Sometimes
you see the receivers drop the easiest passes. They must be thinking touchdown before making the catch.
It off to the back. That play doesn't fool anybody.
The defensive line does a great job of staying at home, holding their assignment, because they were all over that draw play.
Ingram looks like he's ready for the return. Here's the punt. From the 28. The offense just about ready to call their first play of the game.
Scan the defense quickly here. If nothing's open downfield, get rid of it by passing it to one of your backs.
Pressure coming. Looking for a receiver. Rolling out to his right. Gets the pass off. Incomplete. Looking for something big on first down, but the pass off the mark. Alexander. The 40. The offensive line does its job perfectly.
What happened was the defense was bringing extra guys to get to the quarterback. When it turned out it was a run, the line had already invited the lineman upfield and out of the play.
Passing on first down. Pressure, throwing, and it's caught. No problem picking up the first.
Yeah, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
Again with the carry. What a collision. 8-yard gain.
You need to play it a little safe here. Run the ball and pick up a few. You're almost there.
5th play of this drive. Gives the ball off. They blitz and it backfires.
Yeah, that's a chance you take. You're hoping to get some penetration and hit them in the backfield. But if you miss, there isn't a lot of help at the next level to keep them from picking up the first down.
He'll sneak it. Touchdown, Seahawks.
You better kick it here.
Brown comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. Well, you can't ask for much more out of a drive that gets you into the end zone.
Scoring a touchdown not only puts points on the board, it sends a message to the other team that if you execute properly, they won't be able to stop you. And they say 90% of the game is half mental.
From the 1-yard line. And they're about ready to get this drive started after the last series ended with a punt.
On the return. 94, give it all you got.
They line up in the I formation.
At the 24-yard line.
To the air on first down. Closing in, so they'll lose yardage on that tackle.
A smart coach would call this one.
Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack. Redmond will work out of the shotgun. Man in motion. Under pressure. He's taken down in the backfield by Lucas. And the blitz confused the pass protection.
This defense is very good at masking what they're trying to do on defense. A guy will show blitz, and he drops into coverage as a guy from the outside blitzes in his place. I'll tell you, that can make it very hard to maintain blocking assignments.
Pressure coming, gets the pass off with the adjustment. So it's 4th down after a fine defensive play that prevents him from getting past the marker.
That receiver just didn't show very good concentration on that play. You plan the play, the quarterback makes a good pass, and poor execution by the receiver means that your offense heads back to the sideline.
He's waving for the fair catch. The offense is back on the field after that last touchdown drive. Let's see if they try to move the ball on the ground again. And it looks like there's a penalty on the play.
Dead ball. False start on the offense.
Looks like he was rocking on the line on that play.
That's one of the worst kinds of penalties. The guy has to do a better job concentrating.
So now it's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Baltimore comes out in their nickel package. Looking for an option. Looking for the long completion down the left side. Here's an opening. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Seattle. An amazing play that goes the distance.
I'll tell you, when he got into the open, there wasn't anyone that was going to catch him. It just shows the quick strike ability these guys have. They can put up points from anywhere on the field.
The lineup for the extra point. And it's up. The point after is good. They've now scored 14 unanswered points.
They're doing a good job executing on both the offensive and the defensive side of the ball right now. I'm thinking they're going to keep this run going.
Big drive right there, John, and that defense is really struggling now to make plays.
They're moving the ball out there pretty easily. Every time I see these guys play, I'm very impressed by the players they have, especially on offense. But the thing that impresses me most is the coaching staff. They're always very well prepared. They do a good job of calling plays, and the plays that are designed to take advantage of the other team's weaknesses.
They'll go from the I formation, throwing on first down. Rolling out to his right, flings it to the outside. Gain of about a yard.
A smart coach would call this play.
Only one man back.
2nd and 9. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Redmond gets set. Pressure, throwing. And he makes the grab. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
They line up in the I formation, dropping back to pass on first down. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete.
A smart coach would call this one.
The intended receiver on the play.
They got nothing. Tiger out.
Dropping back, gets turned off on the delay. Cochran gets right in there and brings him down. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. Here is a 3rd and long situation. Ball on their own 40.
Bulldog under. Loose it. Hit him low.
Closing in with the throw. Almost got it. Didn't even see the defender, and it almost ended up as an interception.
Yeah, maybe he was expecting man-to-man, and they dropped into a zone. It threw off his reads and where he thought the defense was going to be.
Back to the field. Zastudil will come into this game to punt. Here's the kick. This one sets up nicely. It could be big. The 50, the 40, the 30. Penalty marker down in the field.
Holding on the receiving team. 10-yard penalty, first down.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
Throwing on first down. Under pressure, surveying the field. Gets rid of it. Pass was incomplete. Hasselbeck was under intense pressure.
And that's a right decision in that case. Get rid of the ball and take the incomplete.
Alexander. Nice play fake. Throws it. He hits his receiver. He's taken down at the 39-yard line.
Over the screen to the halfback here. This play usually works well against a real aggressive defense.
It's 1st and 10. The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. Pressure coming with the pass. He finds his man. The 30, the 20. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
Gives the ball off. Just about 7 yards on that carry.
You need to play it a little safe here. Run the ball and pick up a few. You're almost there.
And welcome back.
You got it. Bring that pain.
Alexander. Alexander gets about 5 yards and the first.
Nothing fancy either. He just goes right at the defense to move those chains.
Pressure to the end zone, and he hits his target. Touchdown, Seattle. What a catch in the end zone.
That's a guy you better keep an eye on down there in the red zone. He has a knack for finding ways to get open when there's a lot of traffic.
Brown comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up. The point after is good. They were set up with good field position and were able to make the most of it by getting the touchdown.
And as a defense, you have to dig in there and hold them to 3 when you're put in a position like this. But that sure isn't an easy task when you're facing an offense that can move the ball like these guys.
From the 1.
You know, they need to get this game under control or it's going to be a long, long day.
Melissa, what have you heard down there?
I just spoke with the trainer, and he told me they're going to run a few x-rays on him in the locker room, but as of now, his return is doubtful.
Thanks for that report, Melissa. Closing in, gets the pass off. Springs had a hand up and tipped that pass away.
He has to do a better job of looking off the coverage before he makes a throw like that.
Cowboy!
The blitz is on with the throw. This one falls incomplete, so they dug themselves into a hole here, a long 3rd down situation. Ball on their own 18. Lewis is the deep back. Under pressure with the pass. Incomplete.
Time to call the special teams play.
The intended receiver on the play.
So the lineup to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch. This one goes out of bounds.
Follow your blocking on this run. When you see the lane open, just accelerate right through it.
Let's go! Come on!
Alexander loses the defender. Breaks the tackle. 5. Touchdown, Seahawks. That guy picked up a lot of yardage on that run.
Yeah, he moved this way and that way, all the while keeping his head up and watching where his teammates were creating room for him to run.
Brown comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way, and he kicks on the extra point. Well, they began with great field position and took full advantage by getting a touchdown out of it.
Those are the kind of touchdowns you have to get. Because if the defense forces a field goal or a turnover, it's really a victory for the other team. You can often swing momentum the other way.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 1-yard line. On their last drive, it was 3 plays and out, and now the offense comes out onto the field once again. Man in motion.
Come on, D-up!
Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. 2nd and short upcoming after a good pickup through the air.
Right here is one of those situations where you can pretty much open up the whole playbook. You can go with a play fake and look for something deep, or you can just run the ball. Just about anything is an option.
Loss of about 1.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Here comes the heat! Give it all you got, D! Come on!
Redmond with split backs. Running right. Tom got very good penetration there.
Time to call the special teams play.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. He takes the punt and has some room to run. To get the the ball back after a touchdown in their last possession. And let's see about a repeat performance on this drive.
Get some time in the pocket and be patient with it. Don't force it into coverage.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. Pressure, gets rid of it, and it's complete. Stevens continues to be a reliable target. That's his third catch of the game. Only one man back. Looks like he's calling an audible. Hand it off. Breaking free. Steamrolls the defender. Alexander with a nice run and picks up the first down.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
Another run. Down he goes at the 26-yard line.
Got an inverted face mask on the defense.
He got his hand on the face mask there, and it cost him.
That defender almost pulled his helmet right off. All right, you made it this far, now pound the ball into the end zone.
And we go back to the game.
Row. Set. Hut.
They give it to the halfback.
The running game has been the key to the offense so far in the game. Let's see if it continues. Look for your guy in the corner of the end zone and let it rip.
The Seahawks line up with two backs behind the quarterback. Drops back, closing in, passing right. With the adjustment, he has it. Touchdown, Seahawks. The quick pass from the quarterback is there for the score.
That was great vision by the quarterback. He looked the defense off his receiver and then turned and fired it to the open guy.
They'll get set for the extra point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. Another drive leads to another score. They're really clicking now. This is going to be a very long day for this defense.
They're trying everything out there, but they can't seem to slow these guys down. The offense has a lot of work to do. Maybe it's going to be up to the defense to make some adjustment and find a way to slow this offensive unit down.
The Ravens have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 19. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 19. The backs are lined up in an I. Dropping back and pass on 1st down. Gets rid of it, and he makes the grab. Excellent gain on 1st down.
These guys are just out there playing a little pitch and catch. They make it look easy.
Under pressure with the throw.
He's going to want that one back. The last thing you want to do in the Super Bowl is drop a pass. He's going to have to make up for that one with a big catch next time around.
Lewis in the backfield. using motion.
27-yard line.
Cross play to the right. He's taken down in the backfield. Interesting play call there, John.
That's kind of a give-up play. The defense has really had their number.
Back to the game. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the kick. Fair catch called for. They were very efficient on their last drive, relying on the running game as they move down the field, and let's see if they go back to the run here. Gets the delayed handoff. And the halfback picks up about 3.
Watch where there's movement up front. Look for the hole and send your man into the secondary.
He'll get it again. He's on the run. He's finally brought down at the 26.
Bang the ball up in there. Those safeties will start to cheat up, and that's when you can go over the top.
6-yard line.
Bust this grill, D. Lose it. Drop back.
Hasselback sets up, strong. And he's stopped at the 25.
Try not to get too predictable out there. Make sure you got a good mix of run and pass.
Hasselback gets set. Gets the toss to the right. Nice pickup on the ground, maybe about 6.
Make a quick read here. Look for the guy who's open and get the ball in his hands.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Hit him low. 90 ball. Set. Hut. Eagle hut. Hut.
Pressure coming. He surveys the field. Rolling out to his left. Rolling left. Throws it. Drops the interception.
You better kick it here. Here's what you do. You start pushing, and if you don't get to him and you see him start to throw, you stop and you get your hands up. And that's what gets you in those passing lanes, and that's how you knock the ball down.
Alexander in the backfield.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Pressure. Throwing short to his left. He lost it. The Ravens recover it.
You really hate to see a guy fumble in the big one, but that's how the game works. He just needs to refocus and be ready the next time he gets the ball.
Lewis, the deep man, dropping back, throwing. The defender's got it. 2 minutes left in the quarter.
Throw the screen out. Make sure you give him time to set up before you throw it out there.
Using split pass. He'll pass on first down. Gets the pass off, and this pass is completed. Robinson showed great body control to get to that ball and pull it in.
Yeah, he made sure he was in the clear, moved into position, and made the catch.
Set. Hut. Hut. Hut.
They give it to the halfback. Good gain on the ground gives them what they needed for a first.
That's just good running. They sent a couple of blitzes in to try and stop him in the backfield, but he just broke free and got past the sticks for a first down.
Set. Get at him, D. Hut. Hut.
Hand off to the tailback. Breaking free. He lost it. The Ravens.
I'll tell you, talk about a big play. The defense said they were wanting to get at least one fumble recovery here, and they're backing up their Super Bowl talk with that one. I think the coach needs to look at how his team has done so far and decide if they can put a drive together with this much time left. If he doesn't think they can, or just doesn't want to risk anything, we'll probably see a few runs here.
The coach is having them hurry it up. Drops back. Throwing short to the right side. No gain. Let's get back to the play on the field. Baltimore will call a timeout here. They have 2 left, 3rd and 6. Redmond scans the defense from the gun. With the pass, the Ravens call a timeout. They have 1 timeout remaining.
Hey, here's where efficiency is the key. They're down right now, but if they score before the half, it'll really help them out. They just can't afford a turnover that gives the other team a chance to increase the lead.
Here come the heat.
Passing on first down. Closing in. Slings it to the outside. Almost intercepted. So he dropped it and a chance to end the drive.
Here's the key. He was looking at the quarterback the whole way. And when he let it go, he was all over it. He just didn't come up with it.
They'll have to move the ball downfield quickly through the air to try to score before the half. Nice. The rush was on, but it's a nice game thanks to a nice throw.
They knew the defense was coming on a blitz, and when the pressure doesn't get to the quarterback quickly enough, somebody's going to be open downfield. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Under pressure, gets rid of it. That didn't even get past the line of scrimmage.
What happened there was they got in the throwing lane. When you're rushing the quarterback, you're caught if you don't get to him in time.
Let's get back to the action on the field. Zastadil is back to punt. Ingram back to return. He's waving for the fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit. Get the pass and look to the sideline. You can't let the clock run down here.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Pressure coming. Throwing. Incomplete. Not much touch on that pass.
May have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
Hasselback sets up. Dropping back. He surveys the field. Rolling out to his right. With the throw. Great fingertip catch. Seattle will call a timeout here. That's their first. It's 1st and 10. Alexander is the deep back. Throwing on first down. Pumps once. Rolls right. Throws it. He hits his receiver. The 40 breaks free. Perfect pass leading to extra yardage after the catch.
The receiver found a seam in the defense, allowing him to make the catch and pick up some extra yardage before the defense was able to catch him. We need to watch the guys up front on this play. They're going to be passing. And the best thing the defense can do here is to get some pressure on the quarterback. Either throw a pick or taking him down for the sack.
So they're lining up for the kick. This will be a 42-yard attempt. And it's up. The kick sails through the uprights. Here's the kickoff team. Decent kick. We should have a return. From the 1. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. Seattle 38. Baltimore 0.
The away team, nothing.
We'll go back to the play on the field. As they line up to kick it off, we'll take a look at each team's stats through 2 quarters. And we go back to the game. And this one's a short kickoff. From the 16-yard line. The 40. They'll start near midfield following the return.
Now they only have 20 yards to go or so to get into scoring range. When you start your drive with a short field in front of you, it makes putting points on the board a whole heck of a lot easier.
He gets the carry. Running back picks up about 7 yards.
Throw the screen out. Make sure you give them time to set up before you throw it out there.
With the pass. Nice ball going to the air, and that'll move the chain. 1st and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. Gets the toss to the right. He can't wrap him up.
There's no need to pass the ball today until this defense shows they can stop the run.
Changing the play now. Hand it off again. A lot of space in front of him. He takes that one and heads upfield to pick up the first down.
You know what they did was pick up a blitz, and when they did that, it opened up a hole, and they ran right through it.
Hasselback sets up. Alexander. Great fake. Gets the pass off. They've got something going here.
Yeah, it's been one first down after another. They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
Hasselback gets set. Pressure. Goes to the end zone. Touchdown. Seahawks. Big-time catch in the end zone, John. Boy, how did he break free?
I think they just lost track of him running around back there. Maybe they keep a better eye on him the next time they get down there near the goal line.
The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. A good-looking drive, and they score the touchdown. And the offensive unit should be very pleased with their performance on that one.
They did everything they had to on that one. And the end result was a trip across the goal line and a TD on the board.
Good distance. From the 3. The Ravens need to rebound quickly as they start this drive at the 19. Lewis, the lone back. They'll pass on first down. Hand off to the tailback.
This guy's done absolutely nothing with his opportunities today.
Closing in, throwing, and he makes the grab. Another catch, which brings his total to 4.
9 yards gain on the play.
Redman gets set.
Come on! Get in there!
Lewis, play action, gets rid of it. A little off target, but caught.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. They're in a hole here on third down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Stay guys!
Going to the air on first down. Under pressure, gets the pass off. He easily could have taken that one all the way back.
He's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
Drops back. Pressure coming with the throw. Great pass. Sanders made a terrific catch.
Practicing a play again and again makes it look easy when they run it in game situations.
Lewis in the backfield.
3rd and 7. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Pressure with the pass. Perfect pass. Perfect pass. Great catch, and that'll move the chains. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Stay after!
Closing in, throwing, and he makes the grab. This offense having no trouble moving the ball on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is having a lot of trouble stopping them. They can't seem to key on what they're doing and put an end to this drive.
The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him.
That's you! Get at him! D.O. You got it!
On the carry. Gain of about 5.
This defense looks good.
Seattle comes out in their nickel package.
Go, come on! They got nothing!
Drops back. Under pressure. Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete. 3rd and 5 coming up.
Buster's great! Come on, partner!
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Gets rid of it. John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
Number 1 will attempt to put up the first points of the day. Oh, it's a fake. Pressure coming. And when you're down by this much, you're forced to go for it, but they came up short.
They need to try to get something going, even if it means gambling on 4th down.
So let's pick up the action.
Get in there, Lon.
Only one man back. And he's brought down at the 28. It's like a gain of about 2 on that counter. Only one man in the backfield. Drops back. Looking for a receiver with the throw. The receiver was able to get that pass under control and bring it into his body for the reception.
There's nothing that receiver can't do out there.
Dropping back, pressure, looking for an option. Rolls right. He goes to the left side. The pass ball's incomplete. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
And we're back. So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. Fair catch.
There was no need to try and return that one. But he made the right decision there.
Get the ball, get the ball. Set. Bulldog under.
Closing in, gets the pass off, picked off.
Big time play by the defender there. He knows what's at stake, and he really helped his team with that interception.
Hasselback sets up. Looks like he's changing the play. Going to the air on first down. Handed off to the back. It was met right at the line. Might have even lost it.
That was a case of the defense getting under the pads of the offensive line. Usually the team that gets the best leverage is going to control the line of scrimmage. When you run it into the middle, you have to have some push or movement up front. If you can't get that movement, it makes things very difficult for your running back.
3rd and long. Ball on the 31-yard line. Drops back, fakes the throw. He's looking, gets rid of it. Great throw. Dumps the ball out to his receiver, and that'll bring up a first down.
First downs are critical in this game. And when the quarterback calls your number, you want to make sure you make the catch and don't mess something up.
Got an inverted face mask underneath this.
This is it. Give the ball to your halfback. Let him find the seam and get into the end zone.
Alexander is the deep back. He'll get the call again. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Now this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. So they were able to use their great field position and drive the short distance to get into the end zone.
I think when they took the field, they saw how close they were to the end zone. They took it upon themselves to make sure the drive got them a touchdown, not just a...
Back to the field. they'll set up for the return. From the 1-yard line. The Ravens face an uphill battle as they begin this drive at the 17.
On the return.
Hook out right. Get at it.
Lewis,
They'll
the deep
take over
man.
at the 17-yard line. First and 10.
Under pressure, so they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Eaton. He reached the quarterback and picked up his first sack of the game.
This play might work.
Now in 2nd and long after the sack. And welcome back.
Cowboy.
Redman gets set. Man in motion.
Fire out.
Pressure coming. Great play in the backfield. They've had no trouble getting to the quarterback in this one. Their 4th sack of the game. And we go back to the game.
Hey, flip. That all you got? Now the ball. Loose it.
Pressure with the pass. Behind, but caught. He was stopped short of the first down marker on that catch.
I don't know why you call a play that doesn't take your receiver past that first down marker.
The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play.
Baltimore, nothing.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
Set.
And he's tackled at the 45-yard line.
Come on, show these guys some power football.
Set.
Hand off to the tailback. Breaks free. The 40. The 30. Good-looking run there.
And they caught the defense coming up the field in a blitz that time. And by the time they saw it was a run, the back was already in the secondary picking up a first down.
Set.
And there's a flag on the play.
Dead ball. Let's start on the offense.
Thompson moved a little early there.
Yeah, the rule for the offensive line is once you put your hand down, you can't move until the ball snapped.
Set. Hut. Hut, hut.
Back to the game. Closing in. He surveys the field. Rolling right. With the throw. Incomplete pass.
Have a look at this big defensive lineman. He couldn't get to the quarterback, so he got his hands up and he knocked it down.
Set.
Looking downfield. Rolls left. Gets rid of it. That one won't count since he was out of bounds.
I'm not sure what happened there. That throw just got away from him a little bit.
And here's what they've been able to do so far on 3rd down. Let's get back to the play on the field.
Third and 15.
Hands it off to the fullback. Lewis stops him at the 30-yard line.
You better kick it here.
Game on the play.
Brown comes into the game to try the field goal. The kick is up. And that kick is right on target. That kick will go right through, giving him his second field goal. Let's get back to the action on the field. Here's the kickoff team.
She is lined up for the kickoff. Number 29 back to return.
It's on its way. From the 1-yard line. The offense takes over after they were 3 and out on their last possession.
On the return.
Passing on first down. They give it to the halfback. 1-yard gain by the running back.
This defense might work.
They'll go from the I formation.
And 9. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go. Ball.
Under pressure. Throws it right to him. They'll move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
Hand it off. And again they go with the run, John.
Maybe they thought they would just catch the defense flat-footed on that one.
We'll go back to the play on the field. Pressure coming. Fakes the throw. Gets the pass off. 3rd down upcoming after the incomplete pass.
Boom! This defense will stop him for sure.
Lewis, the lone setback.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Get at him, D.
Pressure with the pass. And this pass is completed.
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense.
The offense is helped by that penalty.
That was just one of those stupid penalties. What was that guy thinking?
John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. And we go back to the game. Throwing on first down. Gets rid of it. The pass ball's incomplete. Lucas had a great defensive play, tipping the pass away.
And that's just the kind of play they've come to expect from him. He always seems to make the big play just when they need him to.
Drops back. Closing in with the throw. Great pass. Amazing play by Johnson.
The thing is, he got some separation there, and he was able to get him a big chunk of yards.
They line up in the I formation.
13-yard line.
Cowboy.
Simmons got very good penetration there.
This defense will stop him for sure.
Redmond sets up, dropping back, goes with a short pass to the right side. And he finds his man, running with purpose. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
Under pressure, looks to the end zone. Incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass. Number 21 on the coverage.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. Tucks it away. Pressure coming. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Randall.
Feed this one to the fullback. Just have him power it through.
1st and 10. Ball at their own 10.
Set. Hut.
On the call. Tackle at the 14-yard
On
line.
the run.
Keep this to the inside. You just need to run that clock down.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Ball. Here come the heat.
Hasselback sets up. Hand it off. About a 4-yard gain there.
Protect the football. That's all you should be thinking.
On the play.
You're not going to be passing in this situation.
Come on, giddy up. Fire up. Set.
Third and ball on the
Off and run.
Got an inverted face mask. I'm the defense.
The defender may have grabbed that face mask while hauling him down.
The defender almost pulled his helmet right off.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 32.
Set.
Looks like he's changing the play. Tosses it right. They give it to the halfback. He's on the run. He showed a lot of explosiveness on that carry.
He slices through the line and picks up some good yardage.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Set. 90 bull. Let's go. Ball. Bust this grill, deep. Hut. Let's go. Hut. Come on. Hut. Bring the pain. Hut. Here comes the heat. Hut. Here comes the
2
heat.
minutes left.
Keep this to the inside. You just need to run that clock down.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
ball on the 14.
Alexander. The 40. And they finally make the tackle at the 22.
All you need to do here is run some clock. Run the football up the middle.
Mad dog over. Bring that
Hasselback sets up.
Hut. Hut. Hut.
Directing traffic.
Hut. 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 Cowboy. Drop back. Drop.
They go with a run once again. The running back gets about 3.
With the carry.
Run it up the gut and keep that clock moving.
They need 7.
Set.
2nd and 7. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Hut. It's all you. Hut. Sideline to sideline. Hut. Let's go. Come on. Hut. Sideline, D. Hut. Hut.
That'll wrap this one up, and the final score is Seattle 55, Baltimore 0.
Baltimore, nothing.
This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the express written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night. Sean Alexander is our horse trailer player of the game tonight.